zone, but you can see he's been pretty quiet. Made up his mind. Darius going to be the lock-in for the King Zone roster. So, just to find out where...
Early level 2 into a Q dive was what happened there. Someone and Kaz find each other. Remember,
My
Kaz is
God,
squishy.
yeah, we've only got a couple of auto attacks left. There it is, the flash over the smite. Not going to be enough. First blood to Songwon. The First Blood King strikes at 2.5.
First blood. You don't give too many mundos about the enemy Sejuani.
Well, speaking of Mundo, Songyun is in a whole host of trouble. Gorilla looking for the auto attacks here as Prey is going to help pick it up. In the meantime, however, Kaz looking for Songwon to find the revenge already. BDD going down very low as Lava is in there. Let it come back up. It's going to be his first one as Songwon going well aggressive underneath this turret. He's trying to get out of the way, his BDD, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Expertly controlled with the jungle, and Khan cannot teleport in time. Still looking for more as we have the bottom lane collapse, but it's everywhere. Gorilla has to try and taunt his way in, but it's a good black shield to avoid any of that damage. Linderon, he's going to turn up, and in fact, everyone's here that's alive. Dodgefield does, like you say, do some work, but Gorilla still going to suffer defeat. Khan trying to get more, but he's on 200 health, and he can't actually get there. Prey now is going to be the target, and Songwon is just so strong. Good bind, and goodbye, says Key.
Really well team.
Looking for another one. He's only level 4 on the Sejuani. Gets the flash in, though, and they will be able to get the stun. But can they do even a modicum of enough damage? I'm not entirely sure, but there's the apprehend. That should be able to do it. Fantastic stopwatch. But I have a feeling that's going to be prolonging the inevitable because he gets that ult back, and that is going to be the kill secured on the top side. But in the mid lane, are we getting this one more time? Ultimate's going to fly through, gets the disarm onto Songwon, who's tanking the turret, but straight up does not care as they switch it over onto Lava, and it's another beautiful dive.
I believe the disarm didn't actually go onto Songwon. He certainly got hit by the ultimate, but didn't step over one of the blades and was able to make it happen. We'll need the replay to confirm that. But they're just going to whack away on this turret. Key's here. Mid lane, first brick comes through from Hanwha, and whatever good things happen topside, they're very quickly and summarily dismissed by Hanwha Life Esports.
And look, if they lose this game now, it will be the first time they've lost position for any top laner that's feeling behind and under pressure. So this is definitely where King Zone, like you say, are strong, but that does mean that Hanwha Life Esports...
Everyone's packing up and going somewhere, Atlas. Apparently it's vacation season.
Yeah, apparently Khan is going to have some trouble here on the top side as well. Exhaust comes down, but Trouble Bubble is going to land. The Paddle Star comes in, and Lava's going to pick up that kill with a 1-2 punch. All too easy, and now...
Only on the life of Hanwha Life Esports. Songyun backs off. He's like, I'll just take some Krugs. It's fine to give a bit of turret damage.
Not going to take down the Mundo, but on the bottom side, certainly a win for Hanwha.
3-0 in terms of the turrets being taken.
Drake removal. Vision of Empire is going to spot it, but that is not going to do anything. They are going to be able to snap that one up. So an Ocean
and that's somewhere where King Zone will be very frustrated.
Yeah, now they do have Prey, but there was no health on that turret, so inner turret just going to be brute forced. Here by Hanwha Life, continue move. And speeding up your Vladimir feels good. But here's the first turret. And it was in the split push like you were talking about. The Darius does save himself with that Spirit's Refuge, but look at this. They just focus the turret and take this one down. They're sieging so well with the composition. King Zone now. Group of 4, and there's Kaz getting caught out. Hemoplay going to come down as well, but it's only on a couple of the tanks. Ultimate going to go wide from BDD, which could be huge as Prey running away with his ultimate up. He might have to sacrifice himself here as Khan finally does turn up to this battle, but it's 5 versus 5, and they've taken a lot of damage. Khan now running out, and he's going to explode. Songwon going to pick up that kill as Prey, getting himself away from the fight, but he does have the flash, but is he just going to die? And he is. Not going to invest it. Knew that if he jumped into that Dragon Pit, he was still dead.
Hanwha Baron, but they can't contest the Baron, so Baron to the side of Hanwha. Eventually, maybe an inner turret for Aurelia as a little bit of a sweetener for King Zone.
Yeah, Pseudo, the consolation prize that you don't really feel very good about, as Baron is certainly going to be taken here. 2-0-6 now for Songwon, 100%
execution to me is a way to get back in because of that item disadvantage. And Hanwha Life, once again being clean as their performance against MVP, I would say.
Yeah.
In terms of how they played this one out. Now they're looking to break the base.
Yeah, they're going to do so extraordinarily fast. Look at those chunks as now the inhibitor will fall. Darius making his way back because they're scared that Hanwha Life are just going to win the game off. Just doesn't feel like there are many options for King Zone. Sitting underneath this turret, BDD wants to fight this one out again. He does have the ult, as Kaz has to get himself the hell out of the way. Good never move, but it's onto Linderong, and he straight up doesn't care. The sadism comes in. Ultimate going to land here from BDD this time, and he still hasn't taken any relevant damage. Songyun comes in with the ultimate, and Gorilla and Kaz, they're going to explode. Good stopwatch saves Gorilla, but for how long is the question. Praise Gold in the middle of the fight, but he's still going to go down. It's Songyun that's just getting most of these, doing all that damage, and Lava doesn't even fall. Are they immortal? What's happening? BDD proves that it's no, but that's going to still be the near ace as Gorilla has to watch on in horror.
And Hanwha Life going for the end. They will win the game here. Dominant game one from Hanwha Life Esports ever since they put down the ward and converted it into a kill for the Trundle. They've run this game, and Kingzone have watched on in horror as the 400th game for Prey will be a defeat.
Well,
Fate versus Zoe or Twisted Fate versus Funnel.
Oh,
either way,
wow.
we are going to see TF coming through from Lava.
Oh, it's making me miss Easy Hoon and Dade, Pub Smithy. I'm so excited for the Twisted.
Yeah. Mostly from mobility. Songwon is very low.
Yeah, there's
He's
the
dead.
flash taunt, and see you later, Songwon. That's first blood going over to Gorilla. The rest of Hanwha should be able to turn up, but in comes Gorilla. In comes Peanut. And Prey's down here as well. They're looking for this dragon, and they get it. The smite from Prey is good, and it's the will go over to Songwon.
What about now,
Jumping forward, yeah, Featherstorm is going to come out, but can they find anything more? The gold card's there. That taunt was god tier
Khan
from Gorilla, but in goes Linderung as well as Khan, as Prey's going to be able to pick up the Twisted Fate. Everyone is golden. It's League of Stopwatch again, but Hanwha are going to get a couple of kills back, making it a 2-for-1.
The call from Kingzone is to disengage. Team of Kingzone. Nice engage from Peanut. They basically one rotation down. I guess we're going to have to hold the point.
Yep, Key's trying to escape here. He's going the wrong side of the map, as that's the Kindred falling once again. Pretty close. Had the Lamb's Respite, but had to use it as Key wants to try and stay out of combat.
He's going to execute.
But it's Prey that grabs the kill. This is the problem. He should have
Hanwha Life's come back top.
Yeah. There's a Destiny available here as well. There's the Flash Dark Flight. Lands this time. Destiny going to be coming in as well as... That's a gigantic stun, but Linderung's still going to be able to grab that kill, I believe.
Gorilla also there. Doesn't matter. Here's the TP.
Yeah, Songyun's going to come in. Soul Shackles onto a couple of members here as they're just looking for Prey. Featherstorm does come in, and look at the damage. He's still got a bunch of items, but everyone's going gold yet again.
Key.
The Ignite's ticking down on top of Key. Got a bit of health back, but it's not quite enough. They do take the turret, though, and that's a kill for a turret trade.
0-2 in the mid lane, and that's the takeaway, is that Zaya, the person who's been looking for the farm, may not be massively up over the TF, but they get the bot lane.
Yeah, I think
I cast a lot of League of Legends, Atlas.
yours was the hurdling Cassidy.
That's an oldie.
Yeah.
But I consider it. Execution, it seems like Hanwha Life are saying 5v4 dive.
Yep, and Key's going to go underground to make sure it's as scary as possible.
And they do this
There's
dive right.
the Dark Flight, yeah. Looking for the dive as best they can. Featherstorm
Peanut!
comes out, but Prey's going bonkers in the back line. And Songwon, yeah, the Lamb's Respite's there, but it's not on the team members that were dying. Passive is down here for the Aatrox, but he's underneath the turret. He's getting surrounded. It's going to be 8 kills for Kingzone as the funnel comp if Prey can get some feathers into this brush.
Get there eventually, he gets the kill. Will they even clean up Songwon as well?
Oh,
They
God,
will.
Yeah, BDD gets in there, 9 kills. Khan wasn't even there. He was just
Basically
beating
throwing this game. 4 kills and CS and a turret on the Jax is so much to give a comp that already had a 2-0-2 funneled Zaya. It's damn 5-0-2 now. He's going to have a Storm Razor or an Essence Reaver, whatever he wants. They lose. Well, guess what? You need to be able to dive perfectly against it to win. They didn't, and that's very likely now to be such a tipping point to Kingzone. It was.
Yeah, I think so too.
Eventually, the shields and the cog will be too big. We'll hold the point for now as they're trying to dive.
Yeah, we're going for another dive. It didn't work out so well the other time as Khan going to dodge out of the way of the ultimate, but eventually is going to fall down. Peanut's in here, and they are going to be able to get the turret now. So finally, able to get themselves this outer turret. Second time's the charm.
No backup damage there, even though there's 2 members under it.
Songwon, but that means he's even further away from this turret. As Shelly should be able to get a couple of charges here. Might set herself up, Hanwha fans. It's almost like, let's think about what we can do to stop this from happening to us next game, or how do we clean up the exit spike, but that is going to be claimed by Khan as well. Prey very easily takes down this Cloud Drake, but look at the Jax knocking on the door.
A lot of these sort of games, the Nidalee comps are similar, where they haven't been able to close. Running at Songyun.
Looking pretty scary, as he's not going to get stunned up, but still will take a lot of damage here for Khan. Breaks the Soul Shackles as Linderung is going to get in here, but look at how slowly the Morgana's waddling. The Flash is going to come in, and Khan picks it up. There's just a cheeky little assist for Gorilla as well. Available for Hanwha Life, but Khan, he's setting himself up as well as Peanut. as Lava just takes so much damage from BDD, and look at the Baron. It's basically dead. They're not going to be able to get over there. The Baron's taken down. Now the fight is on as Prey flashes the wall to get himself in, and there is just nothing that Hanwha can do. The Aatrox is going to fall down as the final one, and the rest of it, a very scary ability this game. Kingzone just have too many options. BDD just, you know, making some funny shapes with his paddle star because he can't really figure out what else to do. They're just winning the game.
You say options, I say they're raising 4 different questions, and unfortunately Hanwha Life Esports can't read the language they're written in, so they can't even attempt to answer them.
So it's like an instruction book that I might get for my new fan that I buy here in Korea, because I can't quite read and understand the Korean just yet.
I think you have more Korean fans than you give yourself credit for.
I got a few abilities. I know some of it.
Kingzone have already rolled down the mid lane turret and the mid lane inhibitor. They walk up and Khan looks at it funny and it goes down.
Yeah. And that's going to be 2 very fast inhibitors that I didn't even get to talk about. They evaporated so fast. Bit of damage being landed. The Tormented Soil, though, relatively ignorable here for Kingzone. Prey just needs to look at these remaining Nexus turrets. We're going to be going to a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Will we have the answers by Hanwha Life for these funnel comps, as that's 2 turrets basically in an instant. The last fight now to break out. Linderung down into that passive. Songwon in there as well, but he's going to go down. Has the Lamb's respite, but it's only respite for a few moments, and look at this, they're relegated to that fountain. A stopwatch being used because they know there's nothing else to do. And Kingzone, quit playing with your food. Let's move to game number 3 to see who can take home all the marbles.
Kingzone Dragon 3, I believe, on that
wow,
Aurelia.
They're picking it up.
Bit of a gasp. He's going to return to the Aurelia and try to make it work again.
How many times?
Or, in fact, a ganking jungler. Speaking of ganking junglers.
Yep, flash used by Linderung, but that means that the flash Arctic Assault's going to be there. Songwon, great positioning, but not enough to save his top laner. He still wants the fight, but he's just straight up going to die as Khan. One last auto, that's going to do it. He's got the passive, but didn't even really need it until the...
He's not, he's ganking, but you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean. And I'm not sure whether your opponent can actually see that, as Arctic Assault again is going to land. See you later, Mundo.
Yeah, the lane sucks because you use 25% of your current HP and then you turn it into power. Is Peanut on the top of his game and putting some time away helped as BDD also has a point to prove.
Yeah, ultimate flies forward. The flash after him. He's underneath the turret. Doesn't want to give the kill away with an assist, and he's going to trade 1 for 1. But thankfully, the slow comes in for Songwon.
He's either going to path straight to the Drake, or he's going to go first to his red, then to the Drake. So the red buff was the most important thing for Hanwha Life Esports, and they have 6 people on it.
Yeah. Like one of those question marks. SKT certainly was, but this is a question mark because Hanwha Life getting well and truly dove. Key, nice flash to get them out of the way, but Prey's still able to grab the kill, was tanking the turret, and gets himself out.
To the side of Hanwha Life Esports, the mid lane, this time we've seen the Aurelia not have to try to defend her jungler. Just play aggressive. Play for yourself, BDD. Don't try to salvage anything for me. Speaking of BDD.
Yeah, it's going to throw in the ultimate as Songwon is going to come down. Good stopwatch, though. Denies BDD the kill. Just enough time here for Lava, who gets licked. The flash comes in from Gorilla, and he says, nope. It's another 1 for 1. Eats his grey health, and Songwon might even be eating himself underneath the turret. There it is, but it's going to be picked up. Traded, actually, as Songwon's going to go down to the turret.
2 for 1, baby. Nice trade for Gorilla. This time, Kench ate everything. Tejwani. Let me spot it. That's the ward just put down by someone. Here comes Gorilla.
Yep, everyone's actually turning up here. Arctic Assault's going to land. Good Permafrost comes in as well as Peanuts used a lot of his health bar already, but that's going to be the kills as everyone's piling in. Stand United's almost enough, but Blade Surge gets the reset on the Trundle. Are they going to go for the dive? I think 3v3 underneath 2 turrets is probably a bad idea, but Prey wants his Demon Flare, gets it with a whole bunch of extra damage to boot, and BDD now off on the other side, could be in trouble, wants to find a double kill, and the Ignite, the only thing stopping him from getting all that health back from the Blade Surge.
Hanwha Life Esports have only angered Kingzone.
Pressure. Just Bramble back as in goes BDD. Oh god, the Vanguard's perfect. Great triple stun to come in from the Aurelia as well as Prey. He's right in amongst it. They're just dancing around. It's a cluster, but it's working out well for Kingzone. Gorilla standing on the back. He can just eat up the Aurelia if he needs to, and does so. Meanwhile, the Mundo, just nothing he could do. Oh god, in goes Khan once again. Doesn't have the passage. Oh god, uses the ultimate to get the passive, keeps himself alive and baits in Key.
Apparently
utilizing the ultimate. He's got his Titanic Hydra as well. They're going to take down this Mountain Drake. Second one here for Kingzone. They've got everything.
Forever. Rift Rivals last year didn't indicate that, as we're getting another party on the Rift.
Yep, Prey's going to throw down the ultimate, and now no one's going to have a good time on Hanwha Esports side. Key's going to burn to death. BDD, right in the middle of this fight, will actually fall down as Linderong going to be slowing Gorilla. Now could it be the opportunity as Peanut can't find his entrance. Lava over the side almost lands the trouble bubble. That is
going to be another big win for Kingzone, but nice outnumbering, good realm warp. Actually, it wasn't even a realm warp, just a walk down.
Yep.
Our Life were in position before Kingzone.
And BDD going to help clear out this minion wave so Shelly can do her thing. They just beat down the outer turret in the mid lane. Peanut grabbing that Rift Herald that he prepared earlier, and it's going to get a double charge as well. So half the health bar of the inner turret as well. Now the fight's going to break out. Good ult from Peanut to start this one off. But Key has that dodge field, and Gorilla going to save his jungler while the ultimate is expended from BDD. So maybe some of those communication problems coming back. But now Kingzone re-engage. In goes Khan. Has the Bloodwell activated. Not even able to use it just yet, as it is going to be ticking down. Pick up the kill onto the Shen eventually. Kingzone still looking for more damage on this turret.
A lot of siege on the side of Kingzone, that's why they engage. They get only a kill, and have to back away, you'd think.
Yep, it's re-engage. Has been effective, but the Aatrox is going to move out of the way. Sanderson comes in. That was a phenomenal stun as Kingzone say, yep, that's the go button. Khan says, I want in on this action. Doesn't quite have the Bloodwell set up for himself, and the dive is going to be flashed. Permafrost there onto Linderong. See.
Well, Linderong's going to get ulted.
He is. There's a Shen going to turn up and put himself in the way of a really rough time as Prey just flash force pulses him. Gets pulled back in. He is certainly dead. Yeah, Permafrost is going to do that. That's the double kill. And Sangyun is even going to die to the Aatrox potentially.
Nope.
Nowhere near it.
Sasparent you'll see with no marksman and no mid laner to really fully impact it. The Swain also very slow at it. They take it down, no problem. About 15 seconds to pick that one up. And now in, but isn't a lot of good moves to be made when you're this far behind, so you can understand if perhaps the judgment calls are a little bit off. You have to be a little bit more honest.
Yeah.
Comes to the eventual closeout here. Another turret rolls down, 5-0. Only things picked up for Hanwha are the 5 kills and all the madness.
Yeah. What can anyone do against Khan?
They can leave him.
Question.
They can leave him alone.
They can. So nothing. No. Yeah. That is what they can do.
Every man is an island.
Yep.
Especially
Turret that did pick up some aggro onto the Aatrox. But here we are. Finally, the minion wave is enough for BDD to get some auto attacks in there alongside the Swain. And this inhibitor will be the first one to go down, and it may just start the domino effect. It's Peanut putting on a lot of pressure towards this bottom side. Khan, the beginning of the conga line, is going to move in, and Trouble Bubble now not finding the target means that Kingzone will easily take this one down. Pillar comes in, but that may actually start the fight here in Kingzone's favor. Nice double stun. BDD waiting for his opportunity. You can feel Kingzone. They want to fight, but they'll take the inhibitor just by itself if they can.
Low and steady so far from Kingzone. They don't want to walk up into melee range for their autos. For now, they're going to give up.
Khan very, very low as there's the taunt. It's going to be Hanwha that start off the fight. BDD finds his way into the backline though, getting those resets, stopping so much of the damage, and the Swain was ignored in the meantime. Double kill coming in for him, takes down 2 of the solo lanes. Inhibitor's going to be exploding. The Trundle dies to the Aurelia. BDD finding his revenge and looking for lava here as well. He's going to gatekeep him in his own fountain, and they will take down the Nexus. 17 seconds left on the Baron as well. Double kill actually. Make that a triple, I believe. Yeah, it's a triple kill. Nice work, Lava. You played that one out nicely as Kingzone eventually lick down the Nexus.
And Kingzone